Make them pull up on that Chicago Avenue, boy.
Like, it be the same. Like, gang, on Blood Ray, you just, every social media I got on my son, tell me I'm lying. You talking about swipe up and call my bluff.
There's been a lot of talk and speculation about the circumstances surrounding TF BayZoo's death.
Allah's God and Prophet Muhammad is our religion. Allah's God and Prophet Muhammad is our religion.
Out of Little Village, 3 men are in the hospital after a shooting. This happened around 3 this afternoon near 31st and St. Louis. Police say those victims were standing in a parking lot when a car drove up and someone inside started firing. One of the men was taken to the hospital in critical condition. The other 2 are expected to survive. So far, no one is in custody.
Allah's God and Prophet Muhammad is our religion. Allah's God and Prophet Muhammad is our religion.
Thank you. May God reward you. Please give them space. So step back a little bit. Let the workers do their job. Please. Thank you.
Do you have unreleased music with Dirk?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. So will we ever get to hear it?
I got unreleased music with Dirk. I got unreleased music with Vaughn. You feel me?
You play me, shit, they go crazy.
I got some crack blood, but you know what I'm saying? Like I put a time on everything that I got going on. One of my projects that I'm working on.
With many people trying to piece together what might have taken place, BayZoo was widely viewed as a major figure in Chicago's street culture, someone known for his influence and reputation. I previously created a full documentary on THF, the Trigger Happy family, and the incidents linked to him, since his name continued to surface in several noteworthy cases over the years. Within THF 46, BayZoo was considered a leader, and a lot of people believed he had been trying to shift his life in a different direction, though maybe later than he would have liked. In the earlier era of Chicago drill, countless theories have sprung up about who could have been involved in the situation. Some conversations online suggested the incident might connect tensions involving Lil Zay Osama's circle and an issue over stolen watches.
I know. They gonna keep saying, they gonna keep saying, I told they I've been on this parole shit, so I've been chilled out. Nigga, this shit over with now. I'm back outside. You out? I'm back outside.
Listen, I can't wait.
Where you at? I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
At one point, Lil Zay Osama even said, 2 watches got took, 5 people lost their lives, which only added more fuel to the speculation. So naturally, when the news broke about BayZoo's death, people immediately began tossing out names, trying to guess who might have had a role. One of the names that quickly made the rounds online was Lil Sam, although those claims were based solely on rumors, nothing verified. Recently, an interview featuring Lil Sam came out, and once again, people online began discussing it within the context of those rumors. The video was posted by Corporate Cartel Media, a platform that's been covering a lot of current Chicago-related interviews and street culture content. With DJU not posting as actively lately, other platforms have stepped in, and Corporate Cartel Media seems highly tuned into the discussions happening right now.
Yeah, for sure. So, I ain't gonna lie, bro, like, you know, they say they got you in readiness. They say you did some got on the plane and was spending reward money, bro. Like, how you feel about them, you know, putting you in the mix like that?
I don't know none of that. Bro,
Next question, brother. It was like you was cool with a guy from Bashville named Man or something, but I guess like a month ago you was on live and you was like saying, I guess he did. So it's like, what's up with y'all? You smoke?
Man, nah, man, I never was cool with him, man. I never nigga I was cool with. Then when he died, we still cool. Then I get into his homie some months, but that ain't never been me here, nah. That never was my homie. This
you don't see us?
No, they just a snake. Cut out ties, man. We ain't on none of that around here, man.
With Bill, what I asked him, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the chain situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, they said y'all sold it, they said y'all sold Lil Deuce chain, and that's the reason why y'all fell out. But when I asked Lil Deuce, he said something about a pipe or something got took, and he said snakes and rats. And he was saying, like, that was a response to me asking him, why did he say?
Look, you just answered your own question. If another man told you that, and he tell you something else, he can't even listen, you know?
Right.
I don't even listen to that shit. I ain't gonna even speak on it, you feel me? I don't even like speaking on niggas. That's what get on interviews and do and say my name for me to respond, so they can turn up, you know? Because you don't see me too much on interviews. Unless I'm gonna come outside or something.
Yeah. But okay, but I'm saying, well, look.
Stop posting name on my shit. Man,
Yeah.
Where you at?
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
To recap, shortly after BayZoo passed, a surveillance still started circulating on social media. The image showed someone wearing a gray Nike textile tracksuit and white sneakers. Online users pointed out that the outfit resembled one worn by BBC Lil Sam in another clip floating around at the time, again fueling speculation without delivering any concrete proof. Another video, also widely shared, showed someone celebrating and flashing money, which many people felt was a bad look considering the timing. The matching outfit only pushed the rumor mill further, even with nothing officially confirmed. In Chicago drill culture, and in the street scene overall, the gray Nike tech suit is basically a uniform. Tons of people wear it. Lil Sam wears it. Another guy named Vaughn from BBC wears it. Plenty of others wear it. And just to be clear, wearing a gray tech suit doesn't mean anything by itself. I don't even own the gray one, but half my closet is filled with other colors. What's happening now is that people online are finally breaking down why Lil Sam's name got pulled into the conversation after BayZoo's death. If you've watched the earlier clips, you saw the side-by-side comparisons, the surveillance screenshots paired next to footage released soon afterward, showing someone in a similar outfit. That's what sparked the earliest wave of speculation. Here's where things get strange. To a lot of people, it looked almost intentional, like certain individuals wore the gray tracksuits on purpose to stir things up or mock the situation surrounding BayZoo's passing. Whether they bought those suits while out of town or already had them, the timing alone created a viral moment. And honestly, it got people like me talking. But now there are Reddit posts popping up where users argue that Lil Sam couldn't have even been in Chicago when everything happened. According to these discussions, Sam appeared to be out of state, showing scenery, cracking jokes, mentioning blue bottles, and generally celebrating something. So the online narrative forming is that some people may have been celebrating the news, but not actually involved. In other words, they might have played into the rumors for attention rather than having anything to do with the situation. One Reddit user wrote something like, "Nothing incriminating was said. I joined the live late, so I didn't catch the beginning. But from what we saw, Lil Sam was clearly out of town. He kept showing the scenery. They might be celebrating, but it doesn't look like he's in Chicago." A guy from BBC mentioned booking something, maybe a flight, to link up with him. This video might not mean anything, but I'm sharing it since it popped up right after BayZoo got hit and BBC was posting. So the overall takeaway from online discussions is this. The people in that clip were likely trying to make it seem like they were connected to the situation, But if you look closely at the details, timelines, locations, surroundings, the idea that they were involved doesn't hold up. Instead, it looks more like a case of clout chasing right when rumors were spreading. Now let's pull up the full 4-minute live. I'll pause on anything interesting and break it down with you. During the live, Sam repeatedly says things like, "You won't even be able to guess where I'm at," almost taunting the viewers. From the scenery he shows, he definitely doesn't look like he's in Chicago, maybe not even in the US. He jokes, "I might be on the east side, might be on the west side, might be up north," basically trolling anyone trying to pinpoint his location. Eventually, he flips the camera and shows a clearer view, and you can hear someone named Murder say, "I'm booking my flight out there right now." And Sam responds by giving him a better look at the surroundings, like, "Yeah, you see where I'm at." He's on live talking, smoking, showing the scenery, and the comments are going crazy. That leads into the reactions, and eventually to the interview, where Lil Sam addresses all the rumors linking him to the situation. People in the comments mocked him, saying it looked like he had a huge booger on camera, while he insisted it was just something from a tree because there was foliage everywhere. Others warned him not to show too much, since revealing landmarks makes it easy to track your location. Someone said, "I already know what side he's on." Another joked that someone would leak his flight details. Some viewers felt the scenery looked like Los Angeles. Personally, the architecture made me think it could be overseas, but it wasn't clear. It could be LA just as easily. Others said it looked like Las Vegas, and a few said the mountains resembled New Mexico. Everyone had their own guess. At one point, commenters joked that maybe it wasn't even Lil Sam. Maybe it was Vaughn, connecting back to the tracksuit conversation. Someone wrote, "You did your homework. You could be a detective tomorrow." Others were fed up. "You guys are insane. I hope real investigators are collecting all this info from these dudes." One person said, "If this doesn't concern you, stop watching." And someone else replied, "Then leave the sub." People kept insisting the skyline looked like Vegas and pointed out that once hotels appeared in the background, Sam quickly lowered the camera. Reviewing the footage again, you can see mountains and what might be hotel buildings in the distance. It could be anywhere. Let me know in the comments if you recognize the spot. Before continuing, let's zoom out and look at the broader dynamics. On one side of this situation is THF, a long-standing group in the Chicago drill scene. THF BayZoo was one of the set's most recognizable members. If you want more background on THF or BayZoo, check my earlier videos where I go into their history and impact. They were loosely connected to Lil Durk at times, offering various kinds of support. On the other side are several sets and individuals, circles tied to Lil Zay Osama, BTBG, Bashville Crazy, DMG, and other groups that overlap in certain situations. It's not one unified organization, more like several smaller cliques with members known in their respective neighborhoods. So on one side of it all, you've got THF, and the tension that started over those missing watches has grown into something much larger. Meanwhile, Lil Zay Osama represents a set known as 6300, not to be confused with 63rd or FBG Ducks area. It's a completely different block with its own identity. Then there's DMG. Before he passed, the most well-known member of DMG was Lil Deuce, also called Scoom. He was essentially the face of the group. DMG has ties to another set called BTBG, Baby T Blood Gang. They're not connected to the California Bloods. That's just their local name. BTBG is the group associated with Kill Bill, who I covered in earlier videos. As usual, the internet exaggerates things, and people online threw around numbers about how many bodies Kill Bill or Lil Deuce supposedly had, all unverified rumor culture talk. Then there's BVC, the group Lil Sam belongs to, the same guy whose live we just reviewed. All these sets, 6300, DMG, BTBG, BVC, overlap and interact, so things get complicated. According to people online, BVC recently separated from the others, so they're no longer aligned with 6300, DMG, or BTBG, but they still have issues with THF. So you end up with a messy situation where they're not united with their old allies, but still share the same opponent. If you watch the earlier videos, you already know the storyline. Around 2023, Lil Zay Osama's watches went missing. After he got out of federal custody, he did interviews saying that multiple deaths happened after the watches disappeared.
I'm about to bring that up with your shit, right?
Yeah.
All right, so look, they be saying that some THF took your shit and then, or they took one of your homies' watches and shit, and that's why you kind of fell out with OTF.
I never fell out with OTF. You get what I'm saying? This was the situation. The situation was we had an OTF chat, like where we all talking shit.
A group chat.
Yeah, where we pull up the video, each other video shoots and all this extra shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I hit the chat. I'm like, pull up to the video shoot. I'm in the rack. You feel me? Pull up to the video shoot. But like I'm telling you, it was just in this group chat outside of OTF, like these other different blocks. So two niggas from down there pulled up to the video shoot. I never had no problem with them, no bad vibes with them. So you know, they come to the video shoot, we kicking it. Video shoot over, I leave. I go to my hotel room. Mind you, I get off the liquor, I'm drunk as you feel me? I'm in the hotel room, I go in the room, I fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? Every night I take my watches off before I take my chains off. You feel what I'm saying? Cause I always take my watches off and put it on the table cause I be sleeping like this, or you know, I use my hands to sleep, you feel me? So I took my watches off, both of them, and put them on the front room table. You feel me? I wake up the next morning, bro, like 7 in the morning, bro. My shit gone, you hear me? Now, I'm thinking back on last night, they came in the room and wake me up. Cause we was buying something from them too. You know what I'm saying? So bro, them, I get them the money for the shit while I'm kinda like sleep, you know what I'm saying? I get them the money and I fall back to sleep. I wake up, the shit gone from in the front room off the table. I'm flipping the whole room. Trying to see where everything at. Mind you, my cameraman was here and my homie was here. You feel me? But them niggas was so slick. Bro them didn't even see them take it off the table. You get what I'm saying? Bro them probably thinking I still got my watches on or something. So now I'm calling these niggas. They merching on every dead homie in the book that they didn't take it, they didn't got it, they don't know what I'm talking about. I need to check my homies. They probably still, I said, bro, none of my homies would ever play with me, bro. You get what I'm saying? Ever. You know, so now these niggas telling Smirk and them like, on woo, we ain't got a merchant on all they dead homies. You know what I'm saying? When you merch on your dead homies, you gotta be for real. You can't lie. If you lie, that means you don't care about your niggas. You a piece of shit.
But then it's tough to be a thief because all the other person has to do is say, put it on your dead homies, and then you either gotta lie or you gotta disgrace your homies.
So basically, now they real thieves. You get what I'm saying? Now they real thieves. You feel me? And it's like, it's one thing to be gangster, it's another thing to steal. That's why it's kind of like the other shit with Shorty and them. Like, I don't respect shit because I'm a genuine nigga. Every night I take my watches off before I take my chains off. You feel what I'm saying? Because I always take my watches off.
Fast forward, Lil Osama's best friend DMG Lil Deuce got killed. THF TP got killed by Man of Bashville. Then Man also got killed by TFH 46. Then Lil Deuce Scoom got killed. Then THF started trolled, and Lil Zay Osama and them guys said they will get back. I guess TF BayZoo didn't see it coming. Let me take you back how this beef originated, which ended prolonged until THF BayZoo met his tragedy. The issue started with Lil Zay Osama's watches. He even made a song about those watches. People online tried linking all sorts of incidents to that situation, including one involving THF TP, though none of that has been officially confirmed.
It was like a viral video of THF TP. He was walking with his kids, and that shit went, you know what I'm saying?
Your ass funny as hell, bro. You fried, bro. Leave there. Your ass crazy as hell. Listen, that whole situation, wrong, bro.
Around that time, Lil Deuce was in jail, and a THF member named G-Baby ended up on the same deck. In an interview, Lil Deuce said he called Lil Zay Osama and told him, "THF Gabby just landed here. What you want me to do?" According to Deuce, Zay said, "Kill him." Initially, I took that literally. I assumed it meant exactly what it sounded like. But after reading comments and talking to people who know jail slang better than I do, I learned I was wrong. In that context, kill him just means fight him, not take his life. It's slang for beat him up or put hands on him. So when Deuce said Zay told him, kill him, what he meant was closer to handle that situation physically, not literally kill anyone. People in the comments were explaining that in county jail, kill him is basically an instruction to fight someone, not a command to take their life. And I'll admit it, I misunderstood that at first. With all the different crews, rumors, slang confusion, and old tensions involved, it's no surprise the whole situation looks chaotic from the outside. But once you break it down, a lot of this is just the internet interpreting street politics they don't fully understand. I'm going to play the clip live to respond to what he said. This is where things get intense. I told him, "You're talking wild, saying kill him." He answered, "Gaby's right here. I'm on the wing with G-Baby. What am I supposed to do?" Then he repeated, "You know what to do. Kill him." I took that literally. I genuinely thought he meant to take someone's life. But now, in Lil Zay Osama's 2023 lyrics, he describes the situation differently. Told bro in the county they stole them watches. Catch them. Stomp them. So apparently, he treated the missing watches like they were worth several lives. When I heard kill him, I assumed he meant exactly that. But it turns out that in jail slang, kill him can also mean beat him up. That's new information to me and something I guess I'll keep in mind. Basically, they're saying Lil Zay Osama only meant to tell him to rough them up. And yeah, it's easy to say afterward that kill him didn't literally mean kill him. But when you look at what happened in the streets, people did lose their lives. I'm not going to show the footage, but this situation led to THF being shot and killed in front of his daughter. There's video online of the incident, but I won't show it here. According to the report, man killed in front of daughter while working on school project about a West Side restaurant. The attack happened around 6:40 p.m. on Wednesday as Terrence Pearson, known as THF, was walking with his girlfriend, his daughter, and another young relative after leaving the TNT rooftop restaurant at 5405 West Madison. A white Nissan pulled up, gunmen got out, and opened fire, hitting Pearson multiple times according to a police report cited by the Sun-Times. So even though kill him supposedly meant beat him up in jail, in the streets, someone ended up being shot repeatedly. It really sounds like someone gave an order and someone else carried it out in the most literal and tragic way. The attackers fled in the same car after turning around on Madison. Pearson's daughter's school project materials were left scattered on the ground along with shell casings and his belongings. He passed away about an hour later at Loyola University Medical Center. The medical examiner ruled it a homicide caused by multiple gunshot wounds. No one else in his family was hurt. He had only gone to that restaurant because his daughter was interviewing the owner for a school assignment on black-owned businesses. Details like that make the whole thing even more heartbreaking. This was clearly a targeted killing, and according to reports, there was retaliation soon after. A few weeks later, 2 people were fatally shot in another incident, one of them identified as a BVC member named Man Man. The news said police responded to a double homicide on the south side near the Dan Ryan. 2 men, ages 30 and 22, were shot from a passing car. Their vehicle then crashed. Both died at the University of Chicago hospitals, and the suspects fled in a silver car. People believed this was revenge. THF members even appeared to claim responsibility online, posting a photo of the victims still inside their car with a disrespectful caption. I can't show the image. It's graphic, but I'll keep the details limited. Lil Law has implied in his music that the people responsible for TP's death from THF might already be gone. THF members openly celebrated when Man from BVC and Stony Rich from Ducktown were killed in that drive-by. Some people online pointed out that their height seemed similar to the two figures seen in the video of the TP shooting. I'm not saying it was them, that's just the conversation happening online. There are also pictures floating around of the individuals being discussed, and the TP image that accidentally got shown earlier, which I wasn't supposed to show. In the comments, you see a lot of people going back and forth. Someone said Kim was posting Man after he died, with a caption like, "Your contribution to the nation didn't go unnoticed," and several Mally Way members followed him. So some think that hints at involvement. Others think Man from BVC was sent by BVC Vaughn and Lil Zay Osama, who they believe planned the situation. Some commenters are confused because they thought BTBG and DMG were the ones who killed TP, and those posts are from a year ago. People have been speculating on Reddit for over a year, trying to figure out which group was really behind it. BVC was allegedly aligned with BTBG and DMG at one point, but later claims said BVC wasn't on good terms with everyone. The next part is from under an image I can't show because it contains someone deceased. The comment said, "Again, this is speculation. I'm not saying it was them for certain, but BVC already confirmed someone got hurt over Lil Zay Osama's chains. At first I heard people from out west who are cool with Zay handled it, but based on everything now, I think BVC, who are also close with Zay, did it. Probably the west side people just gave the info. I doubt BVC was just riding around out west, masked up with a rifle for no reason. Stony Rich was related to BVC. I think Man was his cousin. I said from the beginning Zay's circle was behind it. I don't know what more proof people want. Whether it was DOD or THF, they're allied. DOD, Blackgate, and THF moved together. A DOD member died hours after Man and Stony Rich, but CPU thinks it was a robbery. Someone was arrested for it. Lil Terry's family and friends say the same. There are tons of different theories blaming different crews, and THF's name keeps getting brought into it. People online have been suggesting that Man may have played a role in what happened to THF-TP, and that the later shooting was retaliation. The picture of the body in the car, the one I can't show, was supposedly posted by THF members right after, with disrespectful captions. After all that, a well-known THF artist, THF Lil Law, reacted. He's known for lines asking what happened to the other Lil Law, and he has a bunch of memorable lyrics. I think his music goes hard, but that's separate from the situation. He keeps saying people online are trying to pin murders on him on Reddit. And honestly, yeah, that's what some folks are doing. That's why he keeps telling people to stay out of it. He released a track called McNuggets, which seems like a subtle reference to the whole YBC duel situation. The song plays with these Mac-themed flips, McNuggets, McButtons, and comes off pretty disrespectful. He even throws in a McDonald's line, saying something like, "We could be at McDonald's, I'll leave somebody's brains on the McNuggets." Then he claims he and Zoo hit a lick and haven't run out of money since, clearly hinting at BayZoo. The lyrics online aren't perfectly accurate, but what he really says is more like, "Long live Two Pistol. The one who took him out is gone, and I can't even speak on it. I'm riding with two pistols, the slickers behind me, I'll do 1,000. Many listeners think he's implying that the person responsible for TP, also called Two Pistol, has already been taken care of, and he can't talk about it openly. People are interpreting it as him subtly confirming retaliation. Not long after, BVC Bashville Crazy members started responding. One well-known member, BVC Vaughn, basically called THF guys thieves. He implied they stole jewelry from Lil Zay Osama and others, and that the bloodshed afterward was because of those robberies. He posted things like, "Here goes another fake rapper. They can't stop taking stuff. Y'all broke dudes, stole it. Now there's blood everywhere. Free the biggest." He was pointing at THFG baby, basically saying, "You stole watches and got people hurt behind it." Another post said, "This ain't Africa, we getting blood for every diamond." It's a play on the idea of blood diamonds, like the movie, implying every gem taken is paid for in blood. As time went on, THF and their allies kept taking shots back, slick comments, little jabs, and posts that seemed to rub it in Lil Zay's face about the stolen watches. One post said something like, "They say we too slimy. I'm beefing with Zay. I'm wearing his diamonds. Aren't these yours, lil bro?" And the pictures showed what looked like the stolen Rolex and Cartier watches. Other posts claimed the watches were still being passed around. It was bold, almost taunting. Later on, after being released from federal custody, the case about the switched handgun in a New York Uber, Lil Zay Osama claimed that a certain BBC member was one of the shooters involved in the TP incident. He also said the whole thing was tied to the stolen watches. He said before that 5 people died behind those watches, though it's unclear if he meant 5 total from both sides. He teased new music and reposted fans saying that this specific BBC member got get back for TP, implying the shooting was connected to the jewelry situation. He made it clear he wasn't the one who started these accusations. He basically said, "Don't call me a snitch. I didn't tell anyone to post that. I didn't say that guy got revenge for the watches. Y'all posted it, then blamed me." People online started saying, "Man from that set got revenge for that watch situation with TP," which is how the narrative started forming. It sounded wild, but that's the story people were pushing. Sadly, a few months after those claims circulated, Lil Deuce, also known as Scoom from DMG, was killed. After that, people connected to Lil Zay Osama began saying tensions were officially up between BBC and several crews: Lil Zay's 6300 group, Lil Deuce's DMG, and Kill Bill's BTBG. The claim was that Deuce and Kill Bill were extremely close, and that any conflict with BBC was seen as betrayal since they had been aligned before. One post going around said something like, "Big folks 6300 here. After Deuce died, I think BBC took him out, and they also got Zoo back in retaliation for what happened to Man." This made everything even more confusing. People were basically saying BBC supposedly targeted a former ally, while also allegedly striking someone else back over Man's death. None of it lined up neatly. Then another explanation surfaced. People online were saying Lil Deuce had allegedly backdoored a BBC member named Vonti back in 2020, and that this only came out years later, in 2025, which supposedly sparked new conflict. So the online narrative was basically, some commenters said Lil Deuce allegedly set up BBC Vonti in 2020. They claimed BBC only learned about it years later. Others said certain groups were taking credit for things they didn't do. Commenters described it like a messy triangle, with everyone accusing each other or responding on behalf of rivals. People online argued over things like whether Lil Z supposedly paid THF to retaliate for the stolen watches, whether Man supposedly collected that payment, whether that's why BBC and THF had issues, whether Deuce was targeted because of the old situation with Vonti, whether groups were retaliating over diss tracks instead of watches, whether 600 was involved or not. None of the explanations lined up smoothly. It was mostly commenters speculating, contradicting one another, and talking in circles. What most people agreed on was simply this: the situation was messy, fueled by rumor chains, and nobody outside really knew the full truth. That brings everything up to the present. Corporate Cartel Media recently did an interview with Lil Sam from BBC and asked him directly about the rumor that he was the person in the gray Nike Tech tracksuit involved in the incident with BayZoo, Basic. The interviewer asked him straight, "People say you were involved, that you got on a plane afterward and were spending reward money. How do you feel about folks putting you in that?" Lil Sam responded, "I don't know anything about that." Next question. And that brought the entire storyline full circle. I mean, come on, you can't tell me he didn't know anything. It really felt like he understood how the media works, and he was leaning into it a little. I'm not saying he planned everything, but a lot of guys suddenly show up whenever something major happens or someone well-known gets hurt. It's like people want to be part of the moment, part of the conversation, and he definitely became a big part of it. I even made videos about it myself. When everything first went down, he was online, talking, reacting, giving his thoughts. He was already involved in the discussion. But at the same time, when the interview came, he stuck to the street code. He shut down the questions, kept it brief, and said next question. And honestly, compared to how everyone else has been openly naming names on Instagram and giving up details, you have to give him credit for staying quiet. Not everyone does that. The interviewer pressed him again, basically saying, being outside, aren't you worried about these accusations? Doesn't it matter that they're putting this on your name while you're still in the trenches? But he brushed it off, like, man, that's just the internet. I don't pay attention to that. While that we don't know nothing about any of that. We're chilling. That doesn't change anything. And fair enough, that's sticking to the code. Then the funny part came later in the interview. Another BVC member hops on camera, and what is he wearing? The exact same style of gray Nike Tech tracksuit that became the center of all those rumors. They knew what they were doing. They knew that would go viral instantly. People had been searching everywhere trying to figure out who wore that outfit, and suddenly the guy pops on screen wearing the same fit. And he says something like, "This is real. This is my brother RB. We're from the same trenches. We grew up scrapping, running blocks, all that." For a second I thought he even had the watches in the shot, but no, they weren't the same ones. He just had 2 Cartiers, one bust down and one plain Jane. I'm into watches, so I noticed that stuff immediately. I'm always analyzing whatever jewelry wrappers or street guys pop out with. Then he added, "One thing about us, you're not gonna see no busters with us." Now earlier I mentioned all the Reddit rumors claiming Lil Deuce, DMG Scoon, had supposedly backdoored someone. People online were saying the person was connected to Lil Sam, allegedly his brother Vontae, who passed away while Sam was locked up. According to the narrative floating around, that's what supposedly sparked the fallout between BVC and DMG. So then the interview shifts, and Lil Sam starts explaining, "You gotta understand, my brother had just died while I was in jail." He explained that his grandmother passed away while he was locked up, and his little brother Vontae also died during that time. So he said his mind was in a completely different place. That detail stands out because online discussions, especially on Reddit, have claimed that Vontae was the person allegedly backdoored by Lil Deuce. Again, that's strictly internet speculation, but people have repeated it enough that it became part of the narrative. Now, Lil Sam went on to shut down one of the rumors floating around. The idea that the issues between BVC and Lil Deuce's DMG started because something was stolen. That wasn't even the main theory most people discussed, so he was basically dismissing a point that wasn't really the central topic. Personally, I would have liked to hear more questions about his brother, but that's obviously a sensitive topic, and he clearly wasn't going anywhere near it on camera. He did, however, deny the idea that the beef started over missing items between BVC and DMG. The interviewer asked, "There's other stuff going on. Like when I asked Kill Bill about the chain situation, they said y'all sold Lil Dude's chain, and that's why everything fell apart. But when I asked Lil Dude, he mentioned something about a pipe being taken, and he said they were killing all the snakes and rats." Lil Sam replied essentially, "If another man told you that, and he said he doesn't even listen to certain people, that's your answer. I don't talk on certain things. People want me to say names on interviews so they get a reaction, and I'm not doing that." And here's the ironic part. Kill Bill and Lil Deuce had both gone on interviews hinting at stolen chains and stolen items. But at the same time, online commenters were circulating a completely different theory, the supposed backdooring situation, and claiming that's what actually sparked the fallout. Now we're hearing that the person involved in that rumor was supposedly Lil Sam's brother, which explains why he refuses to discuss it. He won't confirm what the beef is about, but he will say, flat out, that the chain rumor is false. He added, "You don't see me out much, but when I do pop out, that's how I pull up." Then the interviewer brought up something from an earlier interview with Lil Deuce. Apparently fans had screen recorded his live where people in the comments were spamming "Rip P Man," and Lil Deuce reacted to that. Zay Osama referenced the same situation in a song, so the interviewer wanted to understand why Deuce had responded the way he did. Lil Sam basically said that Deuce had his own reasons for saying what he said, and that their fallout wasn't about any chain situation. He kept things vague, which is typical when people don't want to publicly confirm or deny street-related rumors. He basically said, "I'm not sugarcoating anything. It is what it is." And honestly, it's wild because they used to look close. There were interviews where you'd see them together, laughing, vibing, looking like everything was cool. But as he explained, he knows a lot, he's seen a lot, and he's not speaking on anything public. He said the internet is full of people running their mouths, spreading stories, saying whatever they want because they're not the ones dealing with the consequences. Meanwhile, his camp doesn't address rumors online. They let people talk. And now that people are playing with his crew's names, they troll right back. That's just how it goes. After that, Lil Sam was asked how he felt about Lil Zay mentioning BBC Man in a song and basically pointing at him as an alleged shooter. Sam has been trying to keep the interview street level, saying as little as possible. So this was a tough question. It's genuinely interesting though. Sam is staying silent, keeping everything low key, while Lil Zay has been extremely vocal online, dropping references in songs, naming names, and posting online. He's talking like he knows exactly who did what. So the interviewer asked, "How did you feel about him putting Man's name in that track? Was that doing too much? Was that police stuff?" Sam answered, "This the only thing I'ma say. Don't put Lil Bro's name in nothing. We don't paint pictures, we don't do none of that. Keep his name out your mouth. I'm not speaking on nobody." He shut it down immediately. Then the interviewer followed up, "So who was Man to you? Family? Friend?" Sam replied, "Brother. That's our baby brother. He didn't even know you like that. You putting him in a song for what? He had his own life, his own people. He was out here for real." Basically, he's saying Lil Zay didn't even know Man personally, yet he used his name like they were tied in. Meanwhile, Man was outside every day, doing his own thing on his own block. From there, Sam told a story about tensions that carried on inside jail. He mentioned how his people had been dealing with pressure behind bars, including run-ins with people allegedly aligned with THF or Face World. It shows how these conflicts don't end on the streets, they carry into the jail system too. We've already seen similar things before, like when footage circulated online of Lil Deuce allegedly pressing THF members while locked up. Sam basically confirmed that this cycle continues. Street issues, people get hurt, and then it all spills into the jail pods. The interviewer brought up Big Folks, Zay's brother, and mentioned that he had also made posts online acting like he had got back for the watch situation, while also dissing Man. Then he asked Sam, "Didn't you say you ran into Big Folks in the county? What happened with that?" Sam described it like this. He had just been transferred back from Max, waiting for his paperwork and new housing assignment. When he arrived, he said people told him Big Folks had already been chased off the deck. That caused Sam to get moved too. Later, he ended up on the phone with someone from Face World, a group loosely connected to THF. He told his guy, "What you want me to do with dude?" And in his head, he was already ready to fight. Someone walked up on him asking, "Ain't you with dude? Ain't you part of that?" Sam hung up the phone and handled the situation. He said after that, rumors floated around about a video dropping. He didn't know if people actually saw anything, but he made it clear he wasn't backing down from anybody associated with THF at that time. Despite BBC falling out with DMG, Sam said they were still standing on business when it came to anybody to THF. The interviewer pointed out, "You were trolling Big Folks too when you posted what you posted." Sam laughed about it and said the broomstick situation happened, implying he used it on someone small, joking about it. Finally, the interviewer asked, "So what was your relationship with Big Folks? Was that your guy?" Sam shut it down immediately. "I don't even want to speak on him, folk." And that was that. He basically says he's not speaking on Zay's brother at all, and when they bring up the watches situation again, he shuts it down. They're keeping everything street, everything quiet. The interviewer tries anyway. There's a lot of police stuff going on right now. Little Deuce lost his life going to register for a gun offender card. I saw y'all trolling him and y'all used to be cool. Was that because of what he said about man? What was the reason? Sam sticks to the script. I ain't watching no videos. I don't know what happened to him. I don't do that. Play with Bronum, we troll. That's it. He's not admitting to anything. He's not saying why he did what he did. He's just saying they played with his people, so they joked back online. That's it. Then the interviewer asks, what were people calling you behind that? Big folks got treated behind that situation. Did that spark something business-wise? Sam doesn't go into specifics, but the conversation clearly shows how much online trolling and these watch rumors caused friction, at least from what the internet was seeing. The interviewer says, it looks like those watches caused a huge uproar in the city. Based on what we saw online, it looks like people were splitting up behind that too. Would you say those watches started all this? Sam immediately shuts it down. We don't know nothing about them watches. He repeats it multiple times. He's not touching that topic at all. Even when the interviewer points out that Lil Zay himself talked about them publicly on a major platform, Sam still refuses to comment. He's keeping everything tight. No slip-ups, no extra details. For every street guy who complains about self-snitching, Sam is taking the opposite route. He's talking, but he's not saying anything. And he's doing the interview on his terms. And honestly, that's how you're supposed to do interviews if you're still moving around in the streets. You don't have to tell the truth. You don't have to give details. You can redirect. You can cap. You can dodge every landmine. And that's exactly what he's doing. The Nike Tech trolling later in the interview, corporate cartel media jokes about the gray Nike Tech Sam is wearing. Come on, man. We know what that gray Nike Tech symbolizes. He's basically suggesting Sam is trolling again. Sam laughs it off. We wear Nike Techs every day. Everybody in Chicago got Techs. You ain't gonna put on red or baby blue. You're gonna put on black or gray. Everybody got them. He even jokes that everybody gets accused of something when wearing one, pointing out NBA YoungBoy had a Nike Tech too. But like the interviewer says, yeah, but YB wasn't wearing that specific one in that specific area during that specific beef. Then Sam randomly pulls out a button in the interview, which the host says he'll have to blur. And yeah, those things are illegal everywhere. Sam jokes it off, but the host is already writing notes to blur the footage. If you never shot at me, we're not beefing. Later on, Sam opens up a tiny bit. He says he doesn't beef with anyone unless they've literally fired shots at him. If I ain't never heard your pistol go off my way, I ain't in tour with you. I ain't never heard your five. Basically, no shots fired, no beef. He even jokes about the Nike Tech again, saying it was brand new from the drop and he had just pulled the tag off. Pushing peace, it's too late. At the end, they ask him about the whole pushing peace movement. Sam says everyone wants peace in theory, but realistically, too many people have died for things to just magically cool off. Ain't no pushing peace behind homies dying, but pushing peace to the internet? Yeah, stay out my way, stay out my lane. Then he adds, everything police now. I ain't pushing nothing but peace. Meaning, publicly, it's peace. Privately, too much history, too much bloodshed. My final thoughts. This whole situation is spiraling. Every day more details come out. The sides are messy, alliances are shifting, and the watch situation has become a major flashpoint in the story. I've been tracking this closely, and I'm still digging into more documents, interviews, and background. I'm finishing a huge project on another topic, but this Chicago storyline is getting more intense by the day. And honestly, let's be real. People joke about YouTubers being the feds, but the actual feds are definitely watching all of this. Every interview, every IG Live, every song, every post, they're cataloging it all. If anyone involved wants the best advice possible, stay inside, stay quiet, stop feeding the internet, lower the temperature, because at this point, people aren't just beefing with each other. The law is watching everything. Rest in peace to everyone who lost their life in this conflict. BayZoo, Lil Deuce, Man, and anyone else caught in the crossfire. These are real people from incredibly difficult environments, not characters in a movie. We all want Chicago to heal.
He said, he made the face like he said, yeah, you know, I see everything, man. We gangbanging hard like all the trolls. That's why I don't troll no more. Like, yeah, I see everything, man. Get your goofy class, big pants, fake jewelry, fake designer, fake everything. Get your pack selling, pack working. Gotta turn the money into boo-boo. Get your goop dead cousin. Like, you making interviews and mentioning my on my dead brother, boy. Don't make him up. On my cousin grade, nigga. That was tweaker, boy. Make him up on that Chicago Avenue, boy.
Like, it be the same. Like, gang, on Blood Ray, you just, every social media I got on my son, tell me I'm lying. You talking about swipe up and call my bluff. Swipe up and call my bluff. Every social media I got, you eating, all in them a message request, trying to get a response. You couldn't wait for a nigga to say something about y'all stealing. And jury. Talking about some fake shit. Like, come on now, gang. That not nothing. You the same. Man, B act like he don't be act on my son, because Mom told me they used to be around yo. Told me they gave you your first gun to, you know, come on, gang. They the police on Lil D Grave. Ben told me that. Like, get your police goof on. Talking about working packs. Like, come on now, gang. You run that. You really mad. Get your come out west. When you came on Trumbull, I was right there, right? I'll be on Trumbull every day. Like, get your goofy clown, scared at overgrown entourage. Get up in that. What's wrong with you? Like,
that's different. Yeah. And like stealing and taking is two different things. When you steal, that labels you as a thief. But say like if you take a nigga, you still thieving, but not like you trying.
No, I get exactly what you're saying. I get exactly how
you can't be trusted.
Yeah.
Like if you drop your nuts and get on something like I.
Yeah, they say like 33, folks. I'm down for the trenches, man. They know this. That's how it go. Live by the gun, die by the gun. For sure. I know that already. I ain't stuck saying whatever you got coming to you. I swear to God, don't be sad. I heard a lot of y'all ass, but my son, I know what's coming to me. Y'all just gotta get there. You ain't just say stop incriminating yourself. I ain't saying no names. I heard a lot of you. You know that. They know that. I don't know about that. Tell them prove it. Tell them prove it. I know what's coming. Live by the gun, die by the gun. Tell them don't be chased. So tell them don't feel sorry for you. I swear to God, let's look at the grease. Huh? Say what? What you say, my boy? I said, tell them so don't be sad for you, right? You live your life. You did what you did. You gotta accept it. I don't want no for crying for me, bro. Don't cry at my funeral. So paint your dreads red. Tell them don't cry. On card, get wild. I need 20 for 1. Yeah.
Hey Zay on Bob.
Stop playing. Man, chill out on him, man. What's wrong with Jiggy?
Hey Jiggy, we get that on Bob. On dog.
Why you coming, Jiggy?
Shit, man. I'm chilling, man. I'm praying to free me off this band, man. Till I bow out on him with that switch. Hit his drives with that. Get it. Hey Jiggy, all we motion on is Bob. We gotta get that on Bob. What you say? What you say, Slime? Only thing we motion on is on Bob. We gotta get that on Bob. Press. Goofies, bro. Look at them, bro. Them niggas ain't all the real members gone, bro. Y'all supposed to change y'all name, make something else. What the?
Don't phone no. 600 is not 600 no more. Go back to the city.
What the What is the 600 cartel? What is the 600 cartel though? Like, get your goofy ass.
Nigga, you know what? 600, nigga. What you talking about, nigga?
And bench that shit, gang.
All y'all did, homie. Turn up about it. You talk about. I don't know what was wrong with Shorty and them. They said they stole a car from me.
You was in that bitch drunk as hell.
Hey, listen. Hey, I swear to God, anytime them ever seen Zay.
You know, 600, bro. Dude that got caught at the scene, gang. What the hell, gang? He got
How the
caught
fuck I snitch on him 600? The world know what he did. He know what he did. And he told them what he did.
Yeah, I saw one of the say some shit like some.
Hey, listen, dudes. If I catch from 600 saying anything about that shit or promoting that shit, nothing left to be said. You hear me? We not.
Hey,
Listen, if you promoting, I swear to God, if you promoting killing his baby mama, his baby, all that shit, gang, I can't with you. And I swear to God, if I catch promoting that shit, I swear to God, folks. You hear me? That's all I'm gonna say. On Tay Boogie, on my baby, on my dead homie. Now call my bluff.
Hey, he tweaking on this.
Call my bluff.
He tweaking on this. On door to door. That should be crazy though.
Y'all keep on making it seem like I was dissing Vaughn. I ain't never in my life diss Vaughn. You hear me? The older my boys. So stop making it seem like I diss Vaughn. What I said, Vaughn was on some free bite down shit, so.
Hey, man, what you on? Hey, yo, if you see it all boy, for the back. But I'm gonna put my boy up here. I'm gonna put him up here.
What's that?
He know that nigga.
That's Big Wonny.
Like
Big Wonny from the side.
He told me from the side. That's gay. You said I was supposed to say that. He told me from the side.
Both in the fit.
So I noticed that you walk with a heavy limp.
Yeah. I got shot 11 times my whole life. 10 times at once and once another altercation. I ain't never got shot by no enemies or nothing though. All type of just altercations and shit going on. You get into it one for protection,
Okay, that's
patience and it turns to something that one supposed to be.
Okay. But let's break that down though. You say you've been shot on 2 different occasions.
Yeah.
One time you had got shot 10 times?
Yeah, first time I got shot, one time on my shoulder. Then the second time I got shot. The second time I got shot, everywhere, bro.
Yo, what's good, man? How you coming?
Mexico niggas know I'm back for the takeover. Niggas got the fuck going on, man. Taking over the trenches. Y'all know what I'm on. Back where I left, back where I started. Rookie of the year, you know. Had a slight little free my rappy, man. Real nigga, free trade switch, man.
All right, man. What your plans are since you got out?
Rush folks up to the scaffold.
You about to take over it or what?
Yeah, all type of shit. I'm dropping Saturday.
You got some new shit coming up? All right.
Every time this come out, this shit already be out.
All right.
Keep coming on me. Yeah, y'all got them things, y'all been bringing that up. Y'all said that shit, I just told y'all what it is, man.
Yeah, man, I usually don't do this shit. You already know how I'm coming though, man. Niggas say I'm out here in the trenches, tank top on. You know, I have to put the tank on for the you know. Guess that tank top wearing off, huh? Broke ass niggas. I don't even pop it like this. I ain't popping enough, you hear me? I ain't ducking shit but the feds and death, you hear me? You know,
going on, man?
Hit that again, Wall. Let them hit that bitch. Let them hit that. Hold on. Let them hit that bitch. That shit hot, yeah. That shit hot, yeah. That shit hot, that boy, hey, yeah. Y'all better stop playing these Rick down to the floor, man. That wild forever, man.
Head to the toe.
Troublemaker. Double trouble forever, man.
2 days on the Rick and Smiley, man.
And we got Big Bro on the phone,
Rick
man.
up top,
Shout out
man.
Big Bro. Bankroll Records, ATM shit.
You know what's going on.
Fuck is you talking about? Look, this is how we coming. THF for death, just like that.
All right, Sergeant Hines, third number 3280. It's October 31st, 2017. Approximately 16:35 hours. I'm here with
Collier.
You have first. Hold on. You have a call. Okay. You're messing me up now. First name? ID number?
2014 1107-215.
All right, Mr. Collier, you were involved in an incident up here on 3 Frank earlier today. Care to give me details on that incident?
I wasn't involved with the incident.
Okay. Do you have any injuries as a result of this incident?
None at all.
Do you want to request protective custody as a result of this incident? You want to press charges against anybody?
No, sir.
You going to sign a complaint refusal form?
I refuse.
Saying you don't want to press charges against anyone?
Exactly.
Okay, you're going to sign one?
Yep.
Okay, did you receive medical attention?
Yep.
Okay, did you sign a refusal for medical attention?
Yep.
Anything else you want to add to this video before end recording?
None at all.
Sergeant Hine, 3280, ending recording.
I ain't gonna care. Years old. You with the game? You with the game? Huh? Game? Y'all all type of shit, man. I don't even know how I should throw the wires up. How you throw all that? You tell me y'all type of shit. Come on, don't start that. Y'all all type of shit now, man. Man, stop that, man. We're gonna keep it real. We ain't all type of shit. Touch Buddy, 757. What else y'all is, gang? That's gang now, all them gang. Man, that's gang on my ass, man. Y'all might still go up north and recruit. You hear me? Nah, see, that's what I'm saying to you. You can't say that because y'all was just, before you said y'all was just Dog Pound, The Foggy, Brain Dead. All of them was in this video. This ain't what you want. I had everybody in that video. Stop that, man. Who the shit clicked up with? Yes, you would. Bro, I'm telling you. Hey, look, we don't want to be real, bro. We ain't gonna be on here not being real, bro. I just said before you went to jail, bro. No false accusations. Y'all got that bad, though. Man, listen, before you went to jail, now if you came home, you might ain't with all of them. But that's what I'm saying. Before you was jail, block that you just said, besides probably certain individuals, we don't do no clicking, boy. On God. That was the outside looking in. That's what y'all thought. That's why y'all picked up with everybody. Oh no, shit! They whatever the fuck goes on about homies, man. Don't backdoor some of the. You can't say you can't say Jaro and Young Money been 10 years. You can't say 35th. 35th. You said 7 by 7. That's the only block, but all the other shit. 35th? How 35th wasn't? 35th was nobody's 2011-12, man. Man, you can't. You know that. They know that. That's to you. That's to you. Right. What you on though, gang? I don't know shit I'm chilling, man. You ain't getting off the wood today? Bro. Yeah, man, I'm finna too. Steady smile and shit, bro. I'm funny to you, bro. Cuz you keep asking what I'm on, man. I'm chilling, man. I can't be happy. That's what I'm gonna be. I'm always happy. You always be smiling, bro. No, I think your ass preferred together, man. Man, get your goof out of here, man. Hell no. I'm bored, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm dry, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm finna move to Mexico, man. Start a new life, bro. I'm scared.
Oh, no, I ain't never moving out of Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
I love it here.
Make it here.
You said make it here.
Sure.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it to 100 years.
Sure.
I'm gonna be one of the last ones standing.
Yeah, you know how to move. Duck that taco.
No, I ain't ducking my taco. Just say you said it right the first time. I know how to move. I ain't ducking my taco.
You know how to move. I'm gonna give that to you.
I can't find your way. You definitely know how to move. I'm seeing what I want to be seen.
Shoot that money, man.
Ain't nobody gambling today.
Let's play cards.
You don't even play cards, bro. You won't even play cards in the camera, so don't tell me to play cards.
All right. Hey, yo, your dick on my lap in 4th grade. I don't suck folks' dick.
What's funny, man?
Look, you looking at it now. You finna go follow up. Chill thirsty ass out there. You chase this shit.
No, I'll be blocking fans.
Yo, finna go chase this shit, boy.
Well, I'll be blocking them when they say shit.
Why I on 4-6 shit?
Like you right here, what's his name? King Chaos. He talking about Melly, it's your turn. I'm blocking.
Big Wise. Why on 4-6 shit? On 4th grade, you got my shit busting, boy. Anytime I'm tweaking with the op.
Well, hell no, you ain't gonna be saying no YM 4-6 shit, man. We just cooler right now. We ain't no more YM 4-6 shit.
Boy, you do that. Merchants, y'all don't want me on y'all side.
Man, I don't want you on my side,
y'all know me, man.
Man, I don't want you on my side.
That's why your homie don't be trying to play MC card, you hear me?
See, that's the thing. I can't pull no MC card, and I ain't MC.
I'm beating.
Now, I don't pull that card in there either. You hear that? I don't pull that card either. I'm what I am. I'm got money. I'm going.
A real BD, that's what.
Man, listen, you know what they're going to hear. They good. You know what they're doing.
With, man?
I ain't with nobody, you know.
I ain't with all these
I got
friends, bro. Niggas, man. Who is that, bro?
Nah, I ain't with them. I'm with a few families. He said they soft for you. They busting jugs.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to listen to the background, listen to names, man. Go on with that shit, man. I see you holding your head like, hold on, I know that. You don't know that name, man.
I'm telling you, man. I'm drunk. I'm just tweaking with you. I ain't got shit else to do. They put everything else on live. Y'all try to give me a story.
Nah, you can't say y'all.
Man, that was good ass weed, bro. Hollywood Dizzy. Get my dick out your mouth.
What she say to you?
She say shit to me. She steady calm. Yeah.
Oh, that ain't no real page, bro.
A lot of these pages ain't no real page.
I'm talking about T.H. Who just real crew? T.H. No more.
Who said that?
You gotta go up with some zoo walk 2 times.
His ass still in my name, man. He got Pac on his ass ain't like that, man. That's a fan, man. He got doo-wop and he got Pac on his cover. I couldn't even see who all on this boy. You got my shit litty, Melly. Yeah, I swear to God, you the rebanks.
You sound the what?
Raid dick.
Nah, they don't call me none of that shit.
Raid dick, man. I'm tired of this couch guy while I've been going. I'm tired of this shit, man.
You right. I ain't none of that, bro. You right.
I know you ain't none of that.
Hey, none of that shit.
I'll smack whoever it is behind you talking crazy.
Ain't nobody
I can merch there. Whoever they is.
Huh?
I can merch their ass nigga who got seen in public.
Oh, the one that talking? No, they have. Only one other homies, OV's homies.
Yo, OV's homies. Y'all make my head hurt with this shit, man.
Them really family members, right? All the way on Risky Road, all in the hundreds. Y'all on my son. Why is you lying talking about Risky Road? Man, out west in the south suburbs, rock with y'all in jail. They ass fans. How did y'all get? You can't say no out west, folks. You can't say out west. Blocks out west, what y'all? You can't lie. Oh, out west, period. No block. So many goofies in road. My homie them from out west with y'all. Don't even know what's going on. Oh, no. And the West ain't ride with me down one time. I was fighting niggas from out west. I'm gonna keep because of you. They say you they home. I don't even know half of them people out west. When you just fight, when you just in there, but you had like 2 fights. You out your mind. Oh, you told me when I was in there with you? Yeah, I was having a fight. I just had a fight that day when you seen me. When you said I'll come outside, come out my cell, you got your damn man. I play cards on the phone all day, every day. That's all I do. That's why you lying. I don't know who told you that. You gonna get your house going. See, now you lying. Carl, I heard that, bro. I told you that. Man, I got jumped on in that one time, bro. And that's when I went on deep pod with Max. C or deep C pod. Y'all roll twin, though. Beat the skin off his. My mama, he had you by himself. They said. He said what? He said he had you by himself to the fans. No, he ain't no fans jumping. Ain't no fans jumping. That fight shit. He ain't have me by himself. He was supposed to be rolled for. I get a no-out policy on my deck, for just like when I went on somebody else's deck. They had a no-out policy. You don't run shit. Say you know that. I had a no-out policy on my deck. Bring that bullshit to 9. Who? I couldn't come to 9. I was trying to get to 9. All your homies was trying to get to 10. Why you trying to get to 9? Yeah, that's when I felt though. I was trying to go to 9, but everybody was at 10. But I was trying to get to 9. Yeah, they was all reporting hoes, so they would be stacked their deck on 10. We wouldn't have that shit in 9. Man, shit. Man, listen. You so y'all got fans. So who's going to know, man? Man, you can't say y'all. Y'all got the fans in there. Who? Y'all got fans. I got fans, black homies, all that shit. Put my fans in, man. They think the homie Crumb was that, you? Just like you. You lying your ass. No good. Stop lying. Okay, I'll tell you about this. Bro. Snake ain't beat nobody else, bro. Anybody get whooped, get look. Snake don't beat no ass. He's beating in public. Period. Just because it ain't y'all ain't doing y'all shit yet. Who asked you up, bro? On my Snake for City Sports, bro. What? Hey, look, he's dead now. Listen. That man dead. Now, look, that man got a count. On my mama, that man has a count out here. You got a count out here. I just put on that lady. You got a count out here. Limited internet ass, just like y'all, man. Count out here, bro. That's when I beat real, man. All right, look, now you fraud. I think mercy on my dead homie, man. We grown, man. We grown. What I tell you about the disrespectful? We just I ain't disrespectful. I'm saying he went out and beat no for real. What's disrespectful? All right, man. Listen, look. That man, hey, look. Shorty is Shorty, though. But look, ask Shorty when he was in the Feds. Shorty didn't want to even come out his cell when he was in the Feds. Polaroski, all them acting crump, leave your little homie alone. You let that man say that, bro. That man lie, man, knowing he was lying, man. That man ain't paid no. Crump ain't have to tell me that, dude. Crump ain't on the I know the Feds. I know everybody. I know a lot of people running from who? They ain't say pay him. I said they was ask him not to whoop who. Your little homie. Muda. Yeah. Crump ass was trying to kick with Muda in the Feds, man. He think he's trying to kick with that little ass boy. Be for real. Y'all crazy, bro. You ain't gonna get that. You ain't finna try to take that. You ain't finna try to take that from y'all got internet fool, bro. I hate that shit, bro. They real, I believe y'all too. Internet fool? Who got the internet fool? A lot of y'all. No, who a lot? Say who? Cause I don't got the internet fool. You don't be doing no lying though. You don't do no flies, man. Stop that shit, man. Alright, so I ain't got the internet fool. Don't say it. A few folks might have, but the few on names they say they ain't got the internet fool. We gonna keep fool. Man, look, I'm not gonna be saying names on here, man, who ain't got the internet fool. That's basically you be knowing niggas get on the phone. You be knowing niggas be front of their mood, don't even be saying shit. You don't even be checking on niggas. That's bitch shit. Man, I tell if I feel like my telling you like, man, why is your homie friend on the internet? They ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't did it. They do with me. They don't. I don't get that. That shit I was doing. That shit I was doing in 2011, 2010, I was doing it.
On God, look, this the fans be looking for. They be looking for me to implicate myself on what I'm doing out there so they can get me cooked. Everything I say I do, I'm getting on YouTube, all that. I'm gonna let them believe what they want to believe. All that. Oh, you was quiet when woo was here, bro. I'm not gonna be arguing over what I did to nobody, man. I'm for them. That's clown shit.
Why we even talking about that right now? Because I ain't trying to talk about it,
bro. Like, y'all don't know. Y'all get fucking cooked, bro. Doing this, not you. But certain individuals they be doing, bro. That's publicity, man. You ain't finna get paid doing this shit.
You shouldn't give them time of day, then, nigga.
Yeah, I'm with all that.
See what I'm saying? You give in.
You press easy, you know that.
Hey, look, I don't be paying no attention. So you think they got me on that one. They be saying shit about who gives. They say I don't even listen. I don't even read half the comments.
Stop that, man. Here you go, big boss.
She told me you mad. Shorty say you mad.
All right, big boss, man.
I ain't the boss, man.
Hey, Hollywood, this you want to suck? On photo, I got fresh meat for your little thought ass. Let me see how you look. I bet your little ass smoke. I'm going live with Hollywood Dizzy next, man. That eating hella cock.
Stop playing my.
You don't even know that goofy ass. I want to paint her face. Look how thirsty the fans be.
She told me why Memo be fronting this shit. He ain't gonna comment. Listen, he don't laugh. He ain't gonna comment about dude on that be fronting this shit. He don't want to seem like he sneak this. He ain't gonna say nothing.
He just gonna who?
They ask why Shorty be fronting this shit.
I don't know about nobody but my niggas, bro. I'm front of the What's the shit code? Huh? I don't know why nobody doing nothing. If my niggas doing something, I'm a direct the issue. Fuck else, whatever they doing, I don't know about no. Shorty in his glow. He doing his. They mad. They be hating on me, man. Unfortunately, they be hating on me more.
You said he in his glow?
Yeah, he in his glow. Nemo doing this shit. He getting his own name up.
What? That shit, it's for the, hey, it is what it is. You got taking the lead and shit.
We love that. Now for a devil that's been sleeping under a rock, man, what's y'all name, man?
Man, I'm TTB Pone, man. 39th Lake Park.
That's it, man.
Blue School Valley, 05 way on money.
Young Money, man. They in the building.
Real
you know, a lot of them been screaming about y'all to get y'all on here. A lot.
That's how free Dirk and Vaughn. Freedom niggas though.
Mama's cars in 8th grade, bro.
See, you lying. I want to drive my mama's car. I want to drive
y'all ass to the grammar school driving y'all mama's cars. The whole Young Money was bitches and basketball. Hold on, who forced y'all
I still play basketball.
Hey, Melly, who forced y'all in this shit?
Who? Who the reason why we play with guns?
Who forced y'all in this shit?
Y'all the first people we was cool with.
Lessons we can learn from the story of TF BayZoo. The first lesson: the streets can't save you. They can only consume you. No matter how real you are, how respected your name is, or how long you've been standing on your block, the streets never truly give back what they take. For a while, it might look like love. People salute you, post you, call you one of the real ones. But the truth is, the streets have no loyalty, no lasting peace, no mercy. We've seen this time and time again. You can play the game right, move smart, even survive for years, but eventually the same streets you once fought for can turn cold on you. The love fades, the danger doesn't. What happened to TF BayZoo is another reminder that the streets might give you a name, but they almost never let you grow old with it. Real protection comes when you step away from that cycle, when you choose life over the lifestyle, peace over pride, purpose over pain. The streets can take your body, your freedom, and your peace, but they can never save your soul. The second lesson: move wisely and value your life. When you've made it out, when you've been blessed with money, recognition, or a second chance, that's the time to protect what you've built. Some people think leaving the block means you've turned soft, but in truth, it's the hardest and wisest move you can make. THF BayZoo was at an age where many from his background never reach. He had seen both sides, the struggle and the shine. That was the time to step away completely, to move out, to live quietly, and to enjoy the fruits of survival. But Chicago can pull people back in through loyalty, unfinished business, or just comfort and familiarity. Still, every moment alive is a gift, and every gift deserves protection. Sometimes survival isn't about strength, it's about distance. It's about knowing when to walk away, when to move smarter, and when to say, I've made it this far, I won't risk it all now. Life is precious, and once it's gone, there's no reset button. The third lesson, faith and repentance are the real armor. You can have all the muscle, all the money, all the respect, but when it's time to face life or death, only your faith stands beside you. The streets can't save your soul. Only Allah can if you're Muslim, and only Jesus Christ can if you're Christian. And if you're simply someone seeking truth through spirituality, you know that peace and purpose come through prayer, humility, and doing right by others. Faith is more than a word. It's a lifeline. It's what holds you steady when the world shakes. It's what separates forgiveness from regret. When you pray, when you repent, when you turn to God, that's when real change begins. Open quote. Repent and believe the gospel. Mark 1:50. I am the way, the truth, and the life. John 14:6. Without faith, life feels temporary. With it, there's hope, mercy, and a promise of something greater. BayZoo's story should remind everyone still living that no matter your past, no matter your mistakes, it's never too late to find your way back to the Creator. Close quote. The fourth lesson. Cycles don't end until someone decides to stop spinning them. Every act of revenge only plants the seed for another. Every get back leads to another family crying, another mother grieving, another generation lost. The hardest thing to do in the streets isn't pulling the trigger, it's putting it down. Breaking the cycle doesn't make you weak, it makes you wise. It means you've seen enough pain to know that repeating it won't heal it. The city keeps losing its best and brightest because no one wants to be the first to step back. But maybe that's what we need. One person, one group, one moment where someone says it stops here. Because at the end of the day, revenge doesn't rebuild. It doesn't bring peace. It doesn't make the pain fade. It just keeps the wheel turning until no one's left to spin it. My final thought. When the news of THF BayZoo's death spread, it hit differently. Not just because of who he was, but because of what he represented. He wasn't just a rapper or a street legend. He was a reflection of an era, of choices, of consequences, and of unrealized peace. In his story, we see so many lessons about pride, loyalty, loss, and the power of faith. But most importantly, we see how fragile life really is. One moment you're on live, full of life and laughter. The next, you're a memory people are posting about. So, if there's one takeaway for all of us, it's this. Protect your peace. Cherish your time. Stay close to God. And if you've been blessed to make it out, truly make it out. Don't go back. The streets will never love you the way your family, your faith, and your future will. Rest in peace, TF BayZoo. May Allah or God, however you call upon him, show you mercy, forgive your sins, and grant you peace beyond this life. And may everyone reading this learn to seek that peace while they still can.